Okay, so to conclude this methodology, they said there's different steps. The idea is that you can use as you want. Try not to be very strict and follow all the cycle, but you can jump steps and you can adapt it and you can use it as you want. The idea is really that you take from here this methodology and you use it in your own work, with your own experience and with your own traits and personality that you have. The idea to apply design thinking to youth work, it's basically to try to understand all these steps that we said and try to adapt as you want. But the most important things on this project process is really the testing and the listening the needs of the youngsters. Because normally in youth work we always try to guess what the youngsters need and we try to develop a solution without really identifying the problem. That's why try to work with your group of youngsters. Try to understand carefully and define carefully what are their problems, what are their needs. Try to listen to them, try to bring ideas with them, try to test it and obtain feedback to keep improving. Because the principle of design thinking is also that it's human-centered as we talk about it, but also not human-centered in the sense of ego, that I'm doing this for me and that's all what that counts, but for the environment around us. So it's also in a certain way something that needs to be sustainable, that it's something that is not to make just now and that's it, we never use it anymore. So there's also always this background thinking about how this can benefit a group, but also the environment, the society, and everybody around it. Yeah? So that's the first part. The second part that you did, the insights and the needs. Basically what you were doing was interviews. You were talking with each other, making interviews. And of course we are here in an environment that it's just us here. But the ideal will be, for example, if the problem that you identified is with youngsters, then the ideal, this part of insights and needs would be to observe. If you see on your paper, it's also some glasses there, an icon saying observation stage. So basically, you would go to the field. You would go where the youngsters are, you would go where the youth workers are, you would try to interview directly the youngsters, you would try to interview directly youth workers that have this problem. You would try to identify if this is really a problem or not.
I really liked the design thinking, which was a really main process of how to get into things and develop it and survive at the end with a consciousness of what you're doing and what you did. And I really like.
Design thinking is very interesting method to me because a lot of times we are thinking about how to make an idea into reality, and design thinking is amazing tool on how to do it right, how to not forget about anything, and it helps people in a group to do the best work and think about everything there is. So design thinking is a tool for you.